cheating and disloyalty would be like watching, videos that you shouldn't watch, like while you're in a relationship.
Wait a minute.
Alright, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We're back again with another YouTube video, and today we're going to be talking about the Jynxzi breakie Hill breakup cheating situation. Now, normally I don't really care about stuff like this. It seems like some medium rare drama that really doesn't matter whatsoever, and especially after watching Keemstar reported on Drama Alert, it was kind of cringe. Some 40-year-old man with a wife and kids reporting on a breakup. It's like, who really gives a shit, really? But the reason why I want to talk about it today is because there's actually a lot to be learned about this situation, and it opens up a lot of questions about, should you have a online public relationship? Should you have someone who does OnlyFans in the relationship? Should you set boundaries? Stuff like that. And I think it is some important things to talk about, especially for those young people out there who are just getting in relationships now. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. So like you guys know, Jynxzi and breakie Hill have been dating on and off for the last couple months. They've broken up like 3 times now, and each time is always this big, huge public thing where Jynxzi goes on stream and starts crying, and breakie Hill does her OnlyFans videos, whatever. It's usually a big thing, except this time it's a little different because Jynxzi actually opens up and why the relationship failed, and how it is a big part because of him. Now, I'm not accusing him of that. I'm just going based off what he said, even though I think there is some manipulation happening in this entire situation. So essentially what happened is breakie Hill made a very cryptic message saying that she's single.
I am single. I've been asked to not speak on the situation of what happened, but out of respect for him, I will keep my mouth shut. But yeah, I am single. This is not bait. Sorry, guys.
And she can't really get more into the details, but of course we know who she was dating, so it's like it's involving Jynxzi, obviously. And then Jynxzi went on stream and actually cleared up some things going on. So he starts it off by talking about how he actually has a addiction, basically, and he was watching long before him and breakie started dating. But one of the restrictions they put in place is he feels like if he watches while being in a relationship, it is considered cheating.
Like watching, videos that you shouldn't watch, like while you're in a relationship. And I think you guys know the type of videos I'm talking about. I'm on like Twitch, so I'm trying to not like say, but like I watched, like those videos, like corn, while I was in a relationship multiple times. I also told her that, like, literally while that was happening, I said, like, I think if you watch those videos, that's cheating.
And breakie did eventually find out by seeing screenshots of videos he was watching. I guess he would like save the screenshots so he can refine the videos. And she found them, and that would be considered cheating within their relationship. Now, people have said that that's not cheating. It really depends on the relationship itself. Some couples might be open with that concept, you know what I mean? But some couples might think that watching that kind of content is considered cheating. Now, this is where the big hypocrisy thing comes in, and this is like the #1 reason why I want to talk about it, because breakie Hill does OnlyFans. She takes pictures of herself naked and puts it online for people to buy. And I think there is a little bit of hypocrisy here, where it's like, okay, so Jynxzi watches corn and it's considered cheating, but breakie Hill can create corn and that's not considered cheating. Again, it's their relationship. They have their own boundaries set in place. It made no sense to me when I first heard about this. But then later in the clip, we actually find out that Jynxzi was also stalking girls online as well, like their social medias.
I'll probably never forgive myself for that couple instances where I was like stalking other people on social media, like other girls, and she found out about that, and that broke her heart, which broke my heart, because I don't want to hurt somebody that cares about me.
I don't really know the context of it. I don't know if, what they mean by stalking. But if he's like watching and looking at other girls' profiles while dating breakie Hill, and that they put that in place as cheating, or they had a set rule in that situation, then yes, that would be considered cheating. And Jynxzi definitely did do something really messed up. But then again, he is a young guy. This is his first relationship, and there's a lot to be learned. Not to mention, I'm not putting all the blame on him in this situation. It seems like breakie Hill's decision to create OnlyFans heavily affected the relationship. So he also then ends the clip off by talking about how, an addiction, which I 100% agree. It is a nasty addiction that has become extremely normalized. Not to mention the industries behind that addiction are awful industries as well. They're garbage, filled with garbage people.
If I we're just being completely honest with you guys, I think watching corn and stuff like that is a very unhealthy addiction, and I didn't even realize, because I was never been in a relationship before, but I had no idea the damage that could do to someone. So the advice that I would give you guys is to never if you care about, if you're in a relationship and you care about the girl that you're in a relationship with, just don't watch videos like that, because it hurts them more than you could know.
And then he goes on to say that you shouldn't watch it at all, or you'll hurt the person that you love, which I do have to interject. Again, it depends on the relationship. Some couples are more open to that, some couples aren't. There's some girls out there that let their guys hang out with girls or be friends with girls, but there's also some girls out there who are heavily restrictive of that, and same with guys. So again, that bit of evidence towards the end, it really depends on the relationship, but for the most part, I do agree. It's obviously a bad addiction, and it can ruin relationships. Even though people laugh at that concept, it can 100% destroy a relationship if you have a massive addiction. It does happen. But that's not really where it ends off either. Breakie did just announce that she's actually quitting OnlyFans now.
It's something that I definitely should have stopped the second I got into a relationship. Also knowing that relationship was public, that's something I won't forgive myself for. OnlyFans is something that has taken a really big toll on my mental health, and I do think a lot of the problems in our relationship were caused by that. When I moved to LA, I kind of just fell down this hole and didn't even realize what I was doing, and it didn't reflect me as a person at all. And again, that's not something I will be able to forgive myself for, but I do think I can focus on making better decisions. Pretty much every creator on that site has an agency that runs the account for them or helps them run the account. So things that were being posted and being sent out really affects me. Nick, the person I was with, I loved him more than I knew I could love someone. He is such an amazing person, and I think towards the end of our relationship, we both did things to each other that made each other hurt, and we, at the end of the day, just want to see each other happy. I will be doing nothing but cheering him on from the side, and I will always have love for him.
I feel like that's not as genuous as Jynxzi was in his stream. I feel like Jynxzi's actually genuinely hurt by this entire thing. Breakie seems like she's kind of faking it a bit. Again, I don't know her personally. I don't know their relationship personally. I only know what they make public, which they really shouldn't. I feel like none of this should be public information. But, the fact that she's quitting is obviously a good thing. But I doubt she's actually going to quit. She's probably going to be back at it again, since it probably pays her bills. But, if she does actually quit, good for her. I hope both Jynxzi and Breakie both learned a big thing from this and learn to become better and stronger people for their future relationships. But if they do decide to get back together again, I think that's bad. I feel like this is just one of those relationships that's never going to work, and they should just go their separate ways, because number one, you have the public perception now of the relationship, which is going to taint it no matter what. You have someone who, in their minds cheated in the relationship. You have Breakie Hill, who was doing OnlyFans. It just seems like it's best for both of them to learn from this and just move forward. And hopefully Jynxzi learned a pretty big lesson in why you should keep a relationship private, and maybe not boot up streams all the time crying, because obviously, I don't think that's a good look. But anyways, that's all I really want to talk about. If you guys like this video, leave a like, subscribe. Also, if you guys want to join the Discord, the link will be in the description down below as well. And as always, guys, I'll see you in the next YouTube video.
Counting sheep, but there's one I always miss. Everyone says I'm getting down too low. Everyone says you just